Hi folks, Melinda here. Welcome back to Get Off My Lawn, please. I woke up this morning and I had an epiphany about something. There's an ongoing situation with someone that I know. I'm not going to be specific with names or dates or amounts or anything because I don't want to get sued. But it's just a general story. Okay, so this person came to me like it would have been almost 2 years ago, October, November-ish. And they were telling me something about it's a female, and they were telling me about some male that they had been in contact with, that was this retired doctor and was looking for a good woman. And the person that told me this was married. And I was like, number one, you're married. And because Mike and I had just watched a TV show on this about catfishing, I was suggesting to this person that they need to really Google that picture. Well, they didn't listen. So February comes around and I get a phone call and this person's telling me, hey, I need to divorce my husband. He's cheating on me. And so someone else I know that also knows this person got involved and is like, well, what proof do you have? Well, this person has helped me get a detective and they found this, this, and this. And we're like, have you really seen the proof? No, but I believe this person. And so we were like, oh. And we knew it was a scammer because this person was sending money to them, even while married. And so I talked to the police. We had someone we know that has a liaison with the FBI. We talked to them. Everybody kept saying, you can't do anything about it. Only the victim can notify the police about it. Okay, fine. But then, for whatever reason, this person had COVID, and we don't know if it was like COVID-related illness, mental illness. But then, next thing we know, this person is telling us these stories like there's a hitman after me, there's this, there's that, I can't do that, I'm not safe, such and such called me, the scammer called her, told this person she couldn't leave the house because they were after her today, and this was continuous. And so the person, the husband in this situation went ahead and started divorce proceedings because that's what the wife wanted. Well, the whole time we're asking the wife, do you have a lawyer? Where's your lawyer? What's your lawyer saying? Oh, I've got it. Turns out she didn't have it. And then because of the delusions and stuff, I had called the husband and said, hey, what's up with this? Tell me honestly, are you cheating? And he actually burst out laughing. He said, no, I don't have the time. And he's a very, very busy person. Okay. I'm just too busy and blah, blah. And, I don't know what she's doing. And I was like, well, talk to her doctor. So he did, but the doctor didn't believe him. So the divorce moves along and she's just unreasonable about everything. Seriously unreasonable about everything. And the fact she wasn't paying the bills, so the soon-to-be ex-husband was having to take care of the bills. Meanwhile, she's still giving money to the scammer. And I know all of you are saying this is the classic symptoms. Yeah, but it is, but there's nothing you can do about it. Only the victim can do something about it. So this whole thing continues with these crazy stories and this crazy stuff. And of course, I'm not believing it anymore. I keep telling this person, you need to go get help. You seriously need help. I don't know if it's the COVID. I don't know what's going on with you, but you need help. Didn't listen. And so the husband, soon-to-be ex-husband, calls me and says, hey, my lawyer is saying because of that she's giving money to the scammer, she's doing this, that I can take 90% of everything. And I was like, please. I begged him, don't do that. She's going to have nothing. She's going to be on the street. He thought about it and he agreed. And for someone that's, and y'all are saying he's probably, no. This person just cares. His background was such that something happened with his mother and some issues. So he was burned by that too. So he knew what it was like for a female to have nothing. So he was at least honest, he was above board with all that. And he did more than I would have. So anyway, the divorce happens and they sold the house. So she gets her part of the house and she gets half the pension. We're talking about sizable amounts of money. So she moves on. He moves on. Yet she moved in with a friend. So she keeps calling the ex-husband. She needs money. And it's like, what? You got all this money. What are you doing? But anyway, the final straw was about a month and a half ago. He calls, the ex-husband calls me and says, hey, I think she's hit rock bottom because she just called me and told me she needs 6 figures worth of money. And he was like, I don't have that kind of money. You had all this money. So, but anyway, it turns out her friend, she ran out of money. Oh, the power just flashed here. That's not good. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I think everything's back on from the brownout. It's really hot here, and I suspect that's probably the issue. As soon as this finishes this video, I'm going to have to go around the house checking on stuff, setting clocks again. Anyway, back to the story. So she ran out of money, and her friend basically kicked her out. So someone took her in, and she's still causing drama, even with her being taken in, because everything has to be about her now. And she's even started this "he abused me" stuff. And I know at least one of the incidences, I'm close enough to know that she had called me for help because she had fallen down the stairs. He was out of town, so there's no way he could have pushed her down the stairs when he's out of town. So, but anyway, and there's a reason I remember that. Because that particular day when she called me, for whatever reason, I didn't have a car that day. I don't know if maybe the other car was in the shop and my husband took the car. But, so I called him, hey, she's fallen. I need to go check on her, blah, blah, blah. He's like, tell her to call an ambulance. Which is true. I mean, they're professionals. I'm not. But anyway, the reason I'm mentioning this is just because she's playing the victim now. And technically, she's the one that hooked up with the scammer, was giving money, marital funds away to the scammer. So she's not the victim. But anyway, back to what the start of this. So this morning I had an epiphany because a person involved in this has been calling me, telling me I can't tell her what to do, which I haven't. And also told someone else we know they can't tell her what to do either, which she hasn't. This whole time we tried to make suggestions to make this easier and better. That didn't work. So I guess people have to learn on their own. Lesson learned. But the major thing is that I'm having a problem with is that this person that calls me constantly calls me and tells me what to do. And it's reached the point where I've had enough. So the next time they call me, I'm going to say, hey, I'm staying out of it. You're on your own. You told me not to tell someone what to do. So why would you have me call them and tell them what to do? And also, please stop calling me and telling me what to do. I don't know. It's just a really awful situation. And this is a basic, looking at it and reading everything, she's involved in a romance scam. And I think now because the money's gone, he's not having anything to do with her, he or she or whoever it is. Anyway, my thing is, in this country, it's happening too much. I've heard of like 4 other stories of this has happened to people around me. And By the way, this scammer was trying to get onto me too. I'm like, not happening. I want to keep my husband. September, we'll be married 26 years. He's important to me and I respect him too much for this mess. But anyway, we need to do something more in this country to stop this mess. It doesn't matter if it's overseas or whatever. Frankly, our government watches everything we do. They should see these transactions, these financial transactions moving along. Excuse me. I need a drink of water. So why can't they stop it? I mean, you're hearing stories of these banks shutting down people's accounts because they're on some kind of list. This was a significant amount of money that she gave to this scammer. You know, so it just makes no sense to me. And there's got to be ways that we could stop it. And I've even suggested to my husband, because these people aren't going to listen to me, that maybe he needs to call them and suggest that they convince her to file a case with the FBI. Doubt it's going to happen. It's the love of her life. She's never even met this person and she gave them all that money. It's sad. It's sad, and she's still delusional too. You know, as I said, I tried to get help for this person, but it didn't work. Didn't work. It makes me sad, and it's just, I've got to get over it. Well, I hope none of you have this in your lives, because it's messed up. It's truly messed up, and it's sad, and this person's life is ruined. They're in their mid-50s, a female with no skills. She has no life anymore. She threw it all away. I don't understand it. Comment below. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Get off my lawn, please. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please try to spread love and kindness. That's important, even in these crazy times. All right. Thank you all. Have a great day. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.